Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Did you shave yet? Are you going to?
We're not on, are we?
We're very on.
No, we're not. Shouldn't be on at all.
Well, you are. Oh, you smell like coffee.
Put your mouth right there.
You smell like total coffee. Yeah, but it's too close now.
No, it's fine.
Too close. Too close for comfort. Too cold to hold. They call the Ghostbusters and they're in control. I can't.
Jesus God.
All right. Is that down? Can you put it down?
No.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
I better not be on camera.
You are.
Because I didn't shave. I'm not presentable.
Oh, it's all right.
Put your face right there.
All right, like that.
Like that.
All right, can you turn it a little bit this way?
That way?
Yeah.
How's
like
that?
This way.
What way?
This way, like over here. There you go. I guess. All right, it's fine. Why do you cut the sleeves off your shirt? Why do you do that? No, I'm serious. Like, you should at least give me an explanation why every time I buy you a shirt, you cut the sleeves off. Why?
I don't know.
No, come on. You know why. Why do you do it?
Because.
You just sit your head on the light. I can't. Oh, girl, you are so good at what you do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go check myself. See if I'm live. Later. Oh, you hear the birds? See if this is on. They are excited. Oh, yep. Okay, that's on. Woo! There it is. Hi. Okay. All right, here we go. We're just going to jump in because that's just the way. I don't like it this high. I don't. Like that. Like that's better. See? See what I mean? See, down and then up. Like that. Because I can't see anything. You know what I mean? So now that he's left, I can readjust. Hello. Everyone, happy Thirsty Thursday. And for those of you who do not know, we do a live radio show every single Thursday night. Well, most Thursday nights throughout the year. We took a little break in July. However, we will be here tonight. It is called, did I just say that? Thirsty Thursday. It's still early for me. I'm sorry. Starts at 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. And literally, we have the best community on the planet on this channel. We're a very tight-knit classic rock community. We literally just hang out and chat for a couple of hours. Sometimes I have interviews during the show, but most of the time people pop in the chat, talk about whatever. Usually, though, it's about Steve Perry. I'm not going to lie. And you can also hear us on Kiki.fm. If you cannot pop on the channel here at YouTube at Kiki Classic Rock, listen in. Put the app right on your phone. Kiki.fm. See that right? Kiki.fm. And we play the best classic rock on the planet there. I'm just saying. Al put a lot of work into it. Al, that's the guy you just saw with the sleeves cut off. So absolutely, it's just fun. Classic Rock Raw is here on this Thursday, October 7th of 2021. Let us go, shall we, into the world of classic rock. Yeah. Richie Faulkner of Judas Priest, been talking about him a lot, but this guy is really, really incredible and probably super thankful to be alive. But it was just released that while he was performing his last show at the Louder Than Life Festival, his aorta ruptured. And as he says, blood filled his chest cavity. This all happened while Richie was on stage. Unbelievable what happened to him, honestly. And Richie said he recently watched the footage of himself performing, and looking back at it, he can see that he was in pain, but he just kept on going and performing. His doctors told him straight out that normally people who get this thing do not survive or do not make it to the hospital alive. He had an aortic aneurysm. I mean, just the sound of that is so scary. And ironically, Richie was playing the song Painkiller while this whole medical event was happening to him. He was then rushed to the hospital and went through a 10-hour heart surgery. That's a long surgery. Richie has also gone through different scenarios of this whole thing that just happened to him. Now, Judas Priest was only on for an hour that night on stage because they played before Metallica. Richie had said if it was a full set, would he have collapsed on stage? And the hospital that he went to was the Heart and Lung Center that was only 4 miles away from where they were performing. What if it was further away? Would he have survived? So Richie is definitely looking at the situation from different angles, but I guess we would all do that. Richie is just super thankful, like I said, to be alive. And also, it is important to note that Richie never had any heart problems previously, and he is only 41 years old. Again, all of our love and strength going out to him and his family. Paul Stanley of Kiss just told Ultimate Classic Rock that by the beginning part of 2023, the End of the Road tour will be the end of the road for reals for Kiss. No one believes it, though. Just saying, people are putting it out there. Oh, come on. They're just saying it. They're just saying it. But guys, we have to be realists here. We really do. We do not know how these guys are physically feeling and mentally feeling. Okay. I say it all the time, but it does have to be a tremendous amount of work and strain to tour and to be a Kiss member and perform as a Kiss member is over the top. I mean, their light show, their pyro show, all of it, the costumes, the boots are what? $1,000, $1,000. They're probably more than that, but they're probably 1,000 pounds a piece. I was watching, I just did a little thing. You know, I do my little thing on Instagram and Twitter. If you don't follow me on there, go ahead, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Kiki Classic Rock. And today I highlighted the song Beth by Kiss. So I watched the original video. So funny because first of all, the lips don't match the song. It's like a Japanese film, you know, one of those old ones. So you got to go and watch it. But watching Gene and Paul especially walk in their boots in this video from what, 1976, you can tell they were struggling then. Like it was Gene's like a dinosaur walking with the boots on. They have to be pretty heavy. So I don't envy those guys right now. I really don't, because it's a ton of work. However, they're having a great time, I'm sure. It also sounds like their last show will be in New York, right where they started. Paul also said that even after their time on the road ends, Kiss will keep on going. Its music will keep on going, but do you guys really think that Kiss will be as popular as they are now without Gene and Paul? I mean, Foreigner has been around without Lou, and Journey has been around without Steve, and they've been very successful, you know, staying around and doing what they do. But I'm not sure if fans will accept Kiss without G and P. What do you think? Am I off base with that? I think some people will think I am, but I'm not sure how it will be without those two guys. And moving on. Now, the next film to be released is the Kiss biopic, Shout It Out Loud. And that is all about the first 4 years of the band before they became successful. And I am looking forward to that. We should be getting some news about the biopic before the end of the year. Now, July 17th, this past July 17th was supposed to be their very last date, but that got pushed back because we all know why. We all know what happened in the world. And will any former members join them on stage one more time before the end of the road is really the end of the road? Ace, Bruce, Peter, Chris, Vinnie Vincent, probably not going to happen. The Vinnie appearance, you know, again, you never know. But I don't think that one will happen. There's got to be some type of surprise, though, because they're Kiss, and that's what they do. We'll see. I need a sip. I need a sip of my coffee. Early. I'm late, but it's early. I try to get on for 7 a.m. It's hard. You know, I was up at 2 thinking about my life. Don't tell me you don't do that, because I know you do that. At least some of you do that. I do that. So I was up from 2 until 4:30, finally, I said, I gotta turn this television set off because I have to get some rest. And then before you know it, it's 6:15. Oh gosh. Vince Neil. Yeah. I'm still rooting for him no matter what. However, not really at this point in time looking good for him and the stadium tour. I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there. Vince recently performed on September 25th at the Acura Grand Prix in Long Beach, and fans are coming out and basically saying he needs to hang it up. I mean, to put it bluntly, they're saying Vince Neil should retire before the stadium tour. On the site Metalwani, I hope I said that right, W-A-N-I, I would think it's Wani. Yeah. One fan said, "This is one time I think lip syncing should be allowed at a rock show." They said that. Another fan said they should bring John Corabi back. A lot of people have been saying that. Tons. I see that comment all the time. And another fan simply said, "Jesus Christ, he just keeps getting worse." So that just tells you how that show went. Now, there's only a couple of clips on YouTube from this recent show, but my first observation, the crowd was just not looking that excited from the get-go. I don't know if it was hot outside, if they just, I don't know, but one woman looked like she was sleeping standing up. Nothing to do with Vince. I think it was just how the day was going. My own observation. And when Vince first came out, I wasn't really saying to myself, oh, he sounds terrible. I wasn't scared for him right out of the gate watching these little teeny tiny clips. And there was a very quick clip of Vince singing "She Got Looks That Kill." And he was talking to the crowd before he went into that. And it was fine. It was fine. I mean, he was talking, having a good time. It looked like he was having some fun himself. And the song started off good, but the clips, like I said, there's only a few of them. They were super short, and it doesn't show him singing the entire song. However, it appears that fans that were at that particular show were making all kinds of comments on the YouTube videos, and I have to be completely honest, it's going to be hard for Vince to get out there and continue to do these shows when he is literally getting berated every single time he goes out there. That cannot be easy. Just as a person, never mind you're Vince Neil, lead singer of one of the biggest glam metal rock bands of the 80s. But just as a human being, I cannot imagine that is fun. I mean, literally, if I were to walk out my door and every day I knew that somebody was going to criticize me nonstop 24/7, I don't know if I could handle that. It's just like, what? So, you got to give it to Vince for that. He's still trying. He's still putting himself out there. I don't know, though. I don't know about this stadium tour with Vince equaling the stadium tour. I don't know. It doesn't seem good though, because we don't have a lot of time. Now it's less than a year. And I remember saying this last year, time's a ticking. So either he gets better really, really fast, or it's not going to end really, really well for the crew at the stadium tour. I don't know. I think a decision needs to be made. I really do. Just my thought. Mr. Steve Perry. Why are we talking about him? Because that's what we do. We talk about Steve Perry literally constantly. And when there is a little tiny sliver of any news about Steve Perry, we're just going to jump on it and go with it. So TMZ got a hold of him the other day, and the pictures are just showing up left and right on Twitter. I haven't seen anything on Instagram from this TMZ clip. My friend Mark, he sent me the pictures that are out there, and the pictures are from video clips. So it's really hard to see Steve clearly, although you know that it is Steve Perry in those pictures because there is a video to accompany these grainy photos. Now, there is someone who put the TMZ video clip together. She did an amazing job. Her name is Gail Burke, and she is, I don't know if she runs it, but she is part of the official Steve Perry group. I apologize if you run it, Gail. I'm sorry, but guys, go over and check out the official Steve Perry group on Facebook. And this video that Gail Burke put together from TMZ is so good. And it's a tour bus driver driving by. Steve sitting at a table at the Ivy restaurant. He's outside there. This restaurant is in LA. I guess it's a very popular place for celebrities to go and to be seen. If you want to be seen, you go to the Ivy. And it's also considered to be a very romantic spot. Now let's talk about, well, all right, let me, oh, sorry, mic stand. Just back up for a second. See, I get all crazy and all flustered when I start talking about Steve Perry. But so this tour bus driver is driving by and she notices Steve Perry sitting there. So she stops the bus in the middle of the road. I need a drink. And she starts singing to him. Was she singing Don't Start Believing? I have to be honest, I forget. It was only a few hours ago that I looked at this clip and I already forgot because it's early. And he's putting his hands up and he's smiling, that Steve Perry smile that he has. It's just a fun-loving type of look that he has on his face. He's pretty much let himself go completely gray. He looks great. I could not read what his shirt said. It was driving me nuts. I'm like, every time I tried zooming in, it was just too blurry to make it out. But his t-shirt said something. Probably, Kiki, I love you. That's what it said. No. So the bus driver is literally having this back and forth conversation and Steve Perry's going right along with it. And then they start singing Stevie Wonder's version of Happy Birthday to each other. Was it someone's birthday? Maybe it was her birthday. I don't know. But he's like, yeah, woohoo. He's all about it. It was a great little clip. So go and check that out. Now, here's the other little Steve Perry tea that I have to offer you, which is kind of amazing. He was there with a girl, a woman, a blonde-haired woman. Who was the woman? I have no idea. But she did keep her mask on for most of the time, so I couldn't really tell. And then there was one point where she took it off. I'm like, I don't recognize her. So was this a girlfriend? Was it a friend? Was it a coworker? Was it a Steve Perry team member? I don't know. Now, people on the official Steve Perry group were very open with their opinions on who this was. They said, oh no, this is not Steve Perry's current girlfriend. How do you know who Steve Perry's current girlfriend is? That's what I want to know. Where do you get this information? Because I haven't seen anything about Steve Perry's current girlfriend because he's so quiet. He's so like, he doesn't want to say anything about it, but come on out. Like, we want to see. I want to know, you know? And also, it was so funny how some people were just throwing it out there. She's sitting in my seat. I should be sitting there. And you know, it's all in good fun, but people love Steve Perry. Like genuinely, there is a massive amount of love for this man. Of course, he's Steve Perry. And the comments themselves, you have to go read them. It's literally, it's great. It really is. So who is the woman with Steve Perry in that video? They were not sitting very close together, so they weren't snuggling out at the Ivy. They were not making out. She did not have her hand on his leg, as if one would think that's what you do when you're a couple. So my guess is that maybe they were full. Maybe they had already eaten. I don't know. And I think there was a bottle of Pellegrino on the table. Yeah. So he likes that. He likes sparkling water. Great. But I want to know who she is. So if any of you know who the woman is or was in that TMZ video, let us know in the comments down below. We want to crack this case right now. And then the car auction. Does anybody know who bought the car yet? Nothing. Nothing. Every day I look. Every single day. No info. Why that's still a secret again, you got me, man. Oh, you really got me, per the kinks. Now, the holidays are coming up, and Steve Perry will be releasing his first and only holiday song package called The Season. And I've come up with a new name for Steve Perry for the holiday season. We're going to call him Peppermint Perry. Peppermint Perry. I like it. I really do. It's sweet and sticky at the same time. Yeah. Anyway, there's your Steve Perry info for the day. Who knows when the next tidbit will happen? Will it be Steve Perry crosses the road? Steve Perry looks up at the sky. Steve Perry gets in his car. I don't know, but this is the information we all want to know about, apparently, because there's not a lot of it. So whenever there is something, we glom on and we roll with the Steve Perry information. Again, Peppermint Perry. Take it and run with it. Love it. Yeah. Tonight, Thursday on Kiki.fm. Right there. Right there. John Wade is still up there. You can't see him, but he is. You can download the app in the App Store, Kiki.fm. It's free. It's pretty amazing. And listen to the best classic rock ever 24/7. Tonight, Thursday, I said that 5 million times already, starts at 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. If you do not follow me on Instagram and Twitter, please do. That'd be great. And also, if you are not subscribed to this channel and you like this stuff, please consider hitting the subscribe button, the like button, and the thumbs up. And comment down below. Let us know where you're from. Are you near Steve Perry? I want to know. Guys, remember to be kind to everyone today, because that is just the right thing to do. Stay strong, and always remember the most important thing on the planet, to keep rocking every single moment of the day. If you're in the supermarket, just dance. Do it. Go to the sushi section and groove it. And you remember me when you do that. And don't care about anybody else and what they say. Have a croissant and dance in front of the sushi. Have a great day, guys. See you tomorrow.